I'm dancing around the topic of vulnerability. But before then, we kind of got a recap on this whole thing. Let's recap. I started this channel because one of my favorite channels, Struthless, put forth a challenge called the Alphabet Superset, where you create something for each letter of the alphabet over the course of a few months. I am so behind. I am weeks behind. If you didn't know, I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I'm a music artist. Why wouldn't a musician choose music as their medium for a project like this? You might be asking. Well, this project and I collided right as I was kind of giving up on that whole lifestyle. The music industry is a struggle. What industry isn't? I'm not here to complain. I'm not here to be like, boo-hoo. It's just hard because you have people telling you what you should be, or saying that you're not what they think you should be in order to succeed, in order to whatever. But then what are you supposed to be, fake? I never felt like I could be myself. And then there's social media, getting a following, trying to book shows. I felt burnout many times over the years, but I think since I turned 30, it really hit that I don't know if I should be doing this anymore. And, you know, ideas I've touched on this vlog. Wanting to trade it all in for a basic life. Quiet quitting an artistic life. No more hustle culture, odd jobs, waiting tables, instability, fighting the algorithm. I started this vlog right then. So here I am. And how's it going? Well, how is it going? How's it going? I don't know if you can tell that the river's green. It was greener a few days ago, but I forgot to bring my camera. This is how green it was before. Just so you know I'm not lying. It was this green before. I don't know why I'd be lying.
He doesn't want to play with anybody.
Oh wait. Oh my god.
They're playing baseball.
Dog baseball is the best.
Should I get that many green beans? It's too many.
Is it too many green beans?
It's too many. You want some? Are you?
I don't care.
Show. Like, guys, look at how cool this balloon is.
Vibes has always just been in a bottle, and now it's in a can. What is the flavor? Oh, strawberry rose. I think I'm gonna get this. Pretty can of the day.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can't drink that.
It has 100 milligrams of caffeine. I can't do it. This looks kind of good.
What about energy and focus? Caffeinated, huh?
Yeah, it has 75 milligrams.
75 milligrams of caffeine.
This is gonna make me sound so lame though, that I can't have caffeine. I'm just gonna go with vibes. The theme for this vlog, I guess, would be, please, I'm vlogging here. The theme for this vlog would be vulnerability, I suppose. Let's talk about time. Well, first of all, I've always been scared of things growing up, so I've always had some sort of anxiety. I used to be afraid of time, weather, disease, and when I was 9, I was scared of being addicted to PlayStation. I remember my first concept of time, though, and it did relate to video games. I remember getting up, play with my cousins, like 8 a.m., and we were playing The Sims. And we, made a family, having a good time, brought some snacks down to the computer, and all of a sudden I look and it's dark outside and it's 9 p.m. So we played The Sims from about 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I didn't know that could happen. And it was shocking to me and it was terrifying. But it sticks with me. Wasted time. Time passes and it's okay. Isn't it kind of comforting to know that you can't control that time's passing? You can't control that time's passing. You can't control the past. Simon and I have the same taste in snacks. You're really cute. What if all the people in your life who knew you really, really well got together, met up, and had a conversation? That would be called your funeral. And I was thinking about funerals lately because I was thinking about eulogies. And eulogies are insane. I want to write this beautiful, heartfelt speech about you, but I don't want you to hear it. That is too vulnerable. I literally want you to die before I am vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are we writing all these nice things about people when they're dead? You're not going to hear anything as nice as your eulogy while you're alive. We would rather die and have our friends die than be vulnerable and have them hear what we would say about them when they were dead. I guess it's because vulnerability is just so unnatural to us. It's like throwing up. It's like vomit. Vulnerability is like vomit. And if I'm being vulnerable, I haven't thrown up in like 20 years. But that's a deeper psychological issue. To be honest, when I used to start thinking about how much I appreciated someone and the good qualities in someone, I would think about what beautiful eulogies I'd write for them. It's not because I wanted them to die, because I wanted them to live. It's just too bad I would have done such a good job, you know? What?
Am I in the vlog?
Yeah, you are. It's been a while.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to it.
You might have been one of my first followers.
Let's do it. What's up, CQ Lucius YouTube? This is video number 689. We're coming to you live from Logan Square with my boy Chaz.
V is for what's up?
What's up, brother?
What's up?
So we're walking across the street, not checking for traffic. We're gonna pretend like there's no such thing as traffic, and hope we don't get hit when we cross the street, because Caroline's channel's gonna get axed because of this video.
Yeah. You don't want gore on your channel.
Blood and gore and violence. Let me see.
Dang, it's too dark.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just
This
filming
is
the car.
The car. You can see. Watch
The
this.
cartoon.
Look at all those. Didn't.
Cartoon.
Okay, wait. Check it out.
That's crazy.
You can see all these, and then wait. You can see if I
Can
turn.
you put in self-driving mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
No.
you driving? We could just
No.
You can't do it on when there's no marked streets.
Oh,
But also, it's
expired. So
haven't these
I don't have
crashed?
full self-driving right now. You have to
Oh.
pay $200 a month for it,
Ew.
but I have autopilot. So watch. I'll kick it in autopilot. There we go.
Oh, all right.
What?
Hands off the wheel.
Wait, full self-driving mode is $200 a month?
Yeah, where it makes turns and stops and all that. For you.
I want to do
This
that.
won't stop. This will just keep going,
Oh wow, that's sick.
and then it'll let you put your hands back.
I like that. I like that.
On the topic of vulnerability, I think a lot of us probably have regrets. Probably struggle looking back at certain parts of our lives and, I don't know, things we don't even want to think about or admit. But there's a quote that I always go back to, and I'm always sending it to my friends. I don't remember where it originated, but whatever action you took in a given moment, it was what you'd been wired and conditioned to do. What you did was the only thing you could have ever done. And that's one of my favorite quotes because those words are just so helpful. Kind of like I said earlier about time, it's like you can't control the past. You can only learn from it. And you were probably doing the best you could.
Ni hao man, 我的名字马克思，我们去风屋de Caroline.
What did you say?
I say, hey, what's up? My name is Max, and I'm headed to Caroline's house.
Oh my god.
I think it's Fengzi, Fengwu. I forget the word for
I don't know.
house.
Maybe I'll get some Chinese followers that can correct it. But wait, no. Max grew up in China.
Yeah, I was there for 3 years of my life in Shanghai, China.
Nice.
And I took a Chinese course at Columbia, the most awesome school in the world. Highly recommend it. They don't steal any of your money. But anyway, I definitely almost failed that class twice because they tried to get me to learn characters. And if you try to learn that when you're as white as me, you're screwed. It ain't gonna work out. But yeah, I learned Mandarin from, we had like a maid there and she taught us it, and then took a course there, and then tried to learn it again in college, and it didn't go over so well. What the heck? What in the world?
It's so dark. That's one bad thing about. Oh, yes, it is.
Now you get a light. No,
I
there's
got my
something about-
beans.
Got my beans.
Here are those green beans. If you wondered where they ended up. Hang on for a second. That's rude. I should not be eating on camera. As I'm sure you've noticed, I don't have everything figured out. Like my life is what I'm talking about. So, but I do think I have helpful insights to share. I think anybody has helpful insights to share. If you're a longtime follower, you know these are called my notes to self. Things I write in my journal and then I'm like, oh, that's something I should put on a master list. I've wasted time. I've become aware of toxic behavior. I've made mistakes. I've messed up big time. I think we can all learn from each other. I learn from the most unassuming moments and people sometimes. We learn from dogs. Okay, if we're learning from dogs, I guess it's never someone living a perfect life that you'd want to take advice from anyway, or that I'd want to take advice from. Or I wouldn't want to take advice from someone who's living a perfect life and they've gotten there struggle-free, no bumps along the road. I'd want to observe someone who's come the furthest, who's grown the most, who maybe did start off at the lowest point, you know, and grew from there. I'm not saying I've done that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think you have to be an expert to have good insight to share. Does that make sense? These are so good. I don't like the way these things are looking, these buns. My point is, maybe I'll stop and do a little note to self. And it's a brand new one that I wish I would have... Oh no, this one's high and this one's low. All right, let's do it. I wish I had learned this in the moment, but I learned it the hard way. This one's a little cheesy. This one's a little cheesy. help me out here. Maybe you guys can help me like reword this. Note to self, number 47. Stop. Pause. Take a mental picture. Like pretend you're a camera, like. Take a mental picture. Take a mental picture. You look cute. And you're alive. That one needs work. My point was, I thought back to a few days, maybe a whole week, where I was like rushing, high. Heart rate was probably high, like trying to get stuff done. There were a lot of different to-dos that I had to do. Some of them weren't working out. Looking back, everything after that week kind of worked out. And in those moments, nothing was that bad. Instead of like, is this gonna get done? Oh my God. What if I don't get this done by this time? I can't remember the specifics, but if I had just stopped for a second, looked around, actually it was when I was filming that thrifting vlog from last week, I was not enjoying myself. I was thinking about all these projects I'm balancing, all these things I had to do, deadlines I was meeting for different things. Why didn't I just stop, look around, and enjoy the moment? It almost feels like in those moments, you're not even like seeing anything happening around you. You're just like, you're just like on high alert. Like, all right, next thing. All right, next thing. Hindsight is 20/20. It's easy to look back at those moments and be like, wow, everything was fine. Everything was gonna be okay. Everything worked out. If you feel like you're really in your head, if you feel like you're worried, if you feel like you're high anxiety and high productivity mode and it doesn't feel like you're getting anywhere and it feels like you're just not enjoying things, just stop for a second, close your eyes, be like, let me like look at my life like it's a movie almost right now. Let me look at like it's a painting. Let me take a mental picture of this. It's kind of beautiful. Help me find a different word. It's cinematic. You get my point. Okay, I'm gonna finish these green beans and hopefully finish this vlog. Wait a minute. You gotta see this. Did anyone notice that my sweater's green, my earrings are green, and my... Here, do you want one, Simon? Sorry, I dropped that one. I just wanted you to see the green. So I said I was quiet quitting music, but that was 8 months ago, almost 9, and a lot has happened since then. Well, kind of. A lot and not a lot. And I have had a lot of lyrics and ideas add up in my head, so I'm kind of being pulled back. And then my friend's band asked me to open for them in May. But I do feel liberated by not being... I don't know, there's this David Bowie interview where he briefly mentions preferring to be a collector of records instead of going into the music industry. That sounds kind of nice. One of my notes to self was, music should be in your first aid kit. Many episodes back. I think music has saved my life more by being a listener, by being an audience member. And I do have the desire to create it, and I feel like I have something to say. But maybe I need to find an in-between. Okay, that's all for today, I think. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for watching and spending time here, as always. I'll see you around. Thumbnail. I know it all. Thumbnail. I'm gonna call this video, I know everything about everything. I know everything. I'm gonna call this video, I know everything. I'm gonna call this video, learn it all from me. You can learn it all from me. I'm the expert.